What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I am Jesse. Joining me as always, James. And man, it's good to be back on our normal setting. I know last week we had quite a bit of people on the pod, but it was nice, man. It was the annual wrestle stream, right? Like that's that's what it seems to be called. That's what I'm dubbing it, wrestle stream. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do every year. Hopefully, connect with a lot of creators and different names. You know what I mean? We got a couple of different creators on this year's wrestle stream, and next year it'll keep growing, man. We'll just keep doing the same thing. But I do have another guest lined up. I think after the holidays. I was talking about it a little bit last week. This week it will probably just be us again, man. I'm not sure what that entails because we do have some news trickling in for 2K, right? So if more news starts trickling in, then we're gonna obviously just the dynamic duo right here is gonna be covering it. So
yeah, if no news, we'll do Backstage Assault 2.0 like last year.
We're not doing that. That's what's not happening on the Pro Wrestling Shoot anymore. Funny enough, I've been seeing a lot of memes about the the Backstage Assault game lately, and I don't know why that's popping up on my feed, but that's what I've been seeing. It's
your
insane,
algorithm
man.
is telling you need to play it again.
Yeah,
Have a second
it's
chance with it.
It's crazy, man. It's honestly it's nuts. Yeah. So tomorrow, Christmas Eve, Christmas in a couple of days. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Obviously, I'm feeling a little festive today. I got the Christmas tree behind me. The studio is going to be going through some changes. We got a video lined up to kick off the 2K26 season, and that's going to be releasing next week, I'm hoping. So it's a deeper dive video, right? Like, so it's going to be a lot of editing. So I'm not taking my time with this one. Or I mean, I am taking my time with this one. I'm not going to just rush this one out. It's got some good thought to it. I got a couple of people that are going to be cameo on the video. We're going to be talking some 2K26, and that's going to kick off our 2K26 videos. And we're going to get back into content creating, man. I've updated not only my video editing software. I've gotten a lot of new updates for it. Put a lot of money into it. That's my Christmas present to myself this year. That's what I'm doing, and I got a couple of little upgrades for the studio. I'm not sure if I want to fully change it up, but I do have some new wall panels that I could put up if I want to get rid of the blue and black. But I'm still kind of digging that look, man. So I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of them, but I do have the panels. So yeah, that's expect some new changes for the Pro Wrestling Shoot going into 2026, at least on my end. I don't know what James is doing. Hopefully we get a new computer for James at some point, man.
That's the goal. Yeah, 2026 New Year.
So this week we got some news. Actually, yesterday we got some news, and there's been a couple videos circulating online talking about it. I think couple of the fellow content creators have released some stuff, but it looks like AAA is confirmed for 2K26, man. We got the head ref over there in NXT confirming that they can't wait for what's to come for AAA in WWE games. They've tagged WWE games, hashtag 2K26. I mean, is this a confirmation, James? I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say it's a leak.
I would think it is.
Yeah.
I would think it is. I mean, and it's easier. They own AAA as ish. I mean, that's what SRS said when he got asked on Fightful about it. So
yeah,
I think it was a big indicator. Like, you can pay the royalties. It's right there. Will they put everyone in? I would probably. I mean,
they might. They're
going to need though. Pretty huge.
Yeah, they're going to need some good replacements, right? Because there's a lot of people that are going away for 2K26 that were on the roster in 2K25, and this could be their chance to jump the roster bigger and better than ever, right? Like that's their motto. Like every single year the roster continues to get bigger, and I think 2K26 will be no exception to that rule, man. I think that 2K26 will have probably one of the best rosters that we've ever had, minus Mick Foley, because it looks like Mick Foley is out, man. Like, it looks like he is not going to be returning to WWE games, which is kind of a bummer. How are you feeling about that? I didn't get to talk to you about that too much.
Yeah, Foley, I mean, hey, do what you want, I think his contract or his Legends deal is up till what, June or July. So I know he was on Supercard, and he was supposed to be like the Santa Mick for the event. They removed him. I know there's conflicting reports like, oh, he'll be in it, he might not be in it. I don't know. With WWE, you know how they are about this. Like, if there's any news about them, whether it's on Fox or any of those medias, they don't want that. So I don't know. I don't believe he's going to be in the games. He might be, though, just for the time being. I know people say, oh, they could scratch him off like the whole Lesnar thing. His is a little different, but if he's gone, I mean, it's it's a huge thing. That's 3 full weeks out of the game. So
Yeah,
and
it sucks, man. Like, for me personally, I've always enjoyed using Dude Love. Like, that was the one that I always rocked with, and like Universe, everything. Like, I always just put Dude Love because he was one of my favorites. So it sucks to possibly not see Mick Foley in 2K26. Maybe he's already been like added to the game. The contract isn't up until June, so I think it was June, right?
Okay.
So maybe we see him in 26. But we ain't gonna see Karrion Kross. We're not gonna see Scarlett. You know what I mean? There's a few names that are going. All the basketball players are probably not returning. The celebrity pack. What was that? You lagging out?
I said Wesley will not be in, of course, and all the other superstars that release.
Yeah.
You know?
I said you're lagging out a little bit, so you might have to. Yeah, might have to correct. But what is the chat thinking about AAA? Is how are we feeling about AAA being a part of the WWE 2K series? There is going to be some huge names involved. Obviously, I'm thinking like Vikingo is going to be in there. I'm thinking that obviously we're gonna get Mr. Iguana Man, right? We're gonna get him in. We're going to get a lot of the popular names that you've been seeing showcased on NXT and WWE programming. So that could be interesting, man. We'll see what's up, man. Let's shout out this chat. Raymond, what's good, man? Says, if Story Designer made a comeback, I'm willing to bet that it will be bare bones and not many options. But they could expand upon it every year, similar to when my GM got introduced in 2K22. Conrad, what is good, brother? Rocky, what's good, man? Currently playing Universe mode right now, Jay Williams says. That's cool, man. My 2K25 season is done. Like, I'm done with the game. 2K25 is probably over for me. There's not really much to do or left to do. I mean, I've got all the personas. There's really nothing, man. There's no point of me even playing live events at this point because I have nothing to spend my faction points on anyway. Island's done for me. Universe mode is out. I'm playing a couple other games. I got Battlefield, I got Skate, I got Spider-Man 2 that I'm still trying to finish. Like, there's quite a few things going on right now, man. Loyal Vibes, what's good? Cube, what is good? Rocking over on Kick with us. Thanks, man. Christmas Tree and Randy Orton Pyro behind Jesse. Yeah, it kind of does look like Orton's Pyro, right? The good one, like the old school one. Hey, nothing you could say. I'm surprised we didn't get that theme.
That was the one that I was going to say.
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get that theme this year. SDD, what's good, man? He says, I wonder how many AAA legends like Vampiro and Rey Mysterio Sr. Yeah, that'd be dope, too. That would be awesome. Down with Vampiro. That'd be cool, man. The Black Ghost says... Let's put it out
there. You're not going to get Thriller in there with... what's his name? When AAA remade what's his name from the dead. Why am I blanking from WCW? Skeleton Man? La Parka.
Yeah, La Parka. Yeah, we probably ain't gonna get that theme. I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe it's just attached.
I better be asking for some Sandman already.
The Black Ghost says they can give us all the cutscenes from previous My Career and My Rise to use and create a story. Imagine if they remade Backstage Assault. Backyard wrestling stream? No, it's not happening. Combos confirmed along with 15 reversal buttons. Maybe, man. JCSJ, what is good, man? It's good to see you. AAA Showcase, I would be okay with over just the one Superstar Showcase. Also, I hope we get a 6-sided ring. I don't know how that's going to work with the physics. Bro, we can't even get 2 rings without the cage. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they're going to... But who knows, man? Maybe they have some game-changing stuff this year. I'm not going to try to get too excited for that kind of thing, but there is some rumblings in the weeds, and I'm staying optimistic. You know what I mean, for this year's game. So we'll see what they got cooking, man. What's up, boys? Merry Christmas chat. What's good, man? McLean, good to see you, dude.
Merry Christmas.
What's good? Merry Christmas, Santa. We coming for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that last part, brother, but I get where you're going with. I get where you're going with. Yeah, I don't think Foley will be in 26. They removed him from the Supercard event. Yes, they did. They did. Supercard was actually the first thing that they showed and they showcased, and we were able to see that they are starting to add them to video games, right? Like AAA showed up in Supercard, so that's your first look. Same with Joe Hendry, so it looks like we're getting Joe Hendry this year. Could be good, man. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Phenomenal Ace says Foley is a hypocrite.
Do you get the commentary team, or do you get WWE's version
for AAA? You're getting commentary. You're getting
Conan
WWE.
And Corey Graves.
No, you're getting WWE.
I would figure.
Yeah. They're
Corey
not
Graves and Conan.
We've had Byron Saxton for this long, so I don't see them going out of their way to record a whole new commentating team. So,
oh, please.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Byron, do some AAA sounds.
Yeah, Dark Elite, what's good, man? I like Cactus Jack. Jess, it has to do with Trump. Yeah, I know. I know the whole thing behind Foley. He's standing his ground, and you know what? Good for him too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bash him on his beliefs or what anybody believes. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel passionate about something and you're gonna stand on business, stand on business. Then, you know what I mean? Sucks for the fans. I will say that it sucks for the fans because I don't want to see Foley go, man. Like, I don't use him enough to where I'm probably going to notice his departure. But at the same time, it's good to have the options. That's why I like him in the games. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want anybody removed from the games, because it's good to have the options. But that's just kind of where I'm at right there. I believe Foley has a contract to appear in 2K26 and after no longer. He could. We'll see, man. Drex, he says it's sad that Foley doesn't know how to separate his politics, beliefs, and work. Sometimes you got to separate that stuff. Like I said, if you're that passionate about it, I don't believe Mick Foley needs the money. This is the type of guy that has done well with his money over the years. He's not a materialistic type of guy. You know what I mean? He's saved his money over the years. I'm pretty sure he's going to be all right. So maybe it's just one of those things that, you know, he just didn't want his name attached to at the end of the day, right? Because WWE has come forward and pretty much shown everybody what side of the fence they're playing on, right? Like that's just it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
They're a capitalistic company, a monopolized company. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. It's all good. I'm gonna miss Wes Lee. Yeah, Wes Lee is another one. Yeah, that he's gonna be gone. Mick has the right to do what he did.
He's in TNA, so
yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't even get this super chat. Jason with the $5 says, Jess, can someone ask 2K about online account for creations so we can keep them and not lose them? So carry on to each game. I've asked about this. Are you talking about just importing your cause from like 25 to 20 to 26? I don't think they're going to go that route. I just don't see them doing that because each game has a different graphics update and all that stuff. So I don't believe it's as easy as to just port it over. But I'm not a game dev at the same time. But every time I've asked about this, they've said no, they're not going to go that route. You're going to have to remake everything. It's unfortunate because I have a lot of creations too on 25 that I'd like to see transferred over if I had the chance and not have to remake them again. But especially attires, right? Attires that you download, that'd be nice to transfer that stuff over. But it's unfortunate. MJB with the 9.99 says it's baffling that the UFC fighters have not.
Everything.
Hey, I think you're lagging again, James. You're kind of behind. You got to fix that laptop, brother. I'm telling you.
All right.
It says it's baffling that the UFC fighters have not been in a game outside of Ronda, Shayna, Brock, or Shamrock, much less an MMA cage. I saw Foley Claus at the convention, along with Sting and many others. Yes, he got to meet Sting the last time in face paint, which is incredible, dude. Can't believe you got to do that. Super jealous on that one. Give me just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Had to restart this connection. Anyway, appreciate that 9.99. Yeah, MJB did get to go and see Sting last time in face paint. That's pretty dope. Well, Iguana, Pergano, Psycho Clown, Wagner Jr., and Parka have made appearances on the main roster and NXT. That's basically 5 guys, which make up for a DLC pack. Yeah, that's true. And hopefully it's not just DLC because they've been in the fold long enough to where it could be possible outside of a DLC pack, but we'll see. And WWE does own the rosters, right? Like they own the entire roster. So I would put the entire roster on the game. Like, let's just do it, man. Incorporate it, right? It is what it is at this point. Oh, James got kicked again. Wow. James's connection is not vibing tonight with this, man. Not at all. Let's see here. Jacoby, what's good, man? Hey, guys, I'm looking forward to 2K26 Universe Mode. Hopefully, Story Designer returns. We're going to go over a few things in Story Designer to basically tell you how it could possibly work through the first year in 2K26. James, are you good? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. All right. I'm going to add you back now. All good? All is well?
Let's see.
Yeah. All right. Hey, get a couple of these comments real quick, man. Hold on a second.
Yeah, for sure. What's good, family? What's up, T-Rex? If we get AAA, I want to see it play a major role in My Rise. Needed that PC release, though. Yeah, I would think AAA is going to get some addition to My Rise. It's a big deal for AAA being in the game. They haven't had a video game since, I want to say, 5-10 years ago, if that. AAA, I would think there's going to be something in there. Mexico, traveling over there, Conan, there's going to be bits and pieces in there. Vikingo could be in the game without DLC. Remember when we got 205 Live for 2K18, and most of them made it without the DLC. Yeah, same with Mr. Iguana. He's been making appearances, here and there on NXT television, once in a while WWE. A couple of them have made pay-per-view appearances on the main roster. So,
what's good, Review King? Good to see you.
What's going on, King?
He says I'm a big Mick Foley fan too. Hopefully, I hope he's still on Cameo. Yeah, he probably is. I want to be optimistic for this game, but 2K makes it so hard. No, did he? Timothy says, I've seen AAA on Kenny Bomb's channel. Is it fully confirmed? Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy holidays. It might as well be, man. Like, if they're tagging WWE games and putting hashtag 2K26, I would not doubt it. Like, that to me seemed like a confirmation, seemed like a teaser. In what form is it going to be in the game? I couldn't tell you. Like we were just talking, it could be DLC, it could be full roster. I don't know, but as of right now, I would definitely lean for a DLC. We've already been talking about this for a while. It would make sense to have that as a DLC pack anyway. But if they go the full route, the full roster route, they would have to scan in a lot of people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they have a huge roster. This reminds you of what was it? '08, I think they had SmackDown versus Raw, featuring ECW. So could go the same way with AAA in the mix. But just like I said, it depends of who does WWE want to pay revenues to on the AAA side. Like, are they going to pay for every single person? I don't know.
It's true. It's true. The commentary is okay. Got to say the old WCW games, terrible gameplay. Def Jam game. I think he's talking about the EA stuff right here. Still talking about backstage assault. He likes the commentary. I've talked to him about this game several times. He's like, the commentary is really good in that game. So Mick Foley to AEW confirmed. Zebra World, what's good, man? WWE did it to themselves. Respect to Foley, great man. Tony Khan gonna want to give Foley the Sting treatment. I think Foley's done. I don't think he's getting in the ring, but he might show up at AEW. We'll see. Love the show, guys. Why WWE 2K not showing love for the holidays? LOL. Other games are giving free stuff. Man, free and WWE 2K just don't seem to go hand in hand nowadays. I'm gonna tell you. Like,
here's how it goes with free, pal. It's free after purchase.
Yeah.
That's the way I've always seen it. It's
you have the free. Your enjoyment is free after you purchase stuff. Mike, what's good, man? Says, hey guys, Merry Christmas to both of you. Only thing Foley is effect in 2K is if they do a Taker showcase. Realistically, his spotlight to me was involving Taker and himself. Foley had some good matches outside of Taker, but a lot of his matches involved like a Randy Orton, involved Edge. So yeah, I would say that most of Mick Foley's stuff probably had to do with The Undertaker, all of his like main moments in WWE, but he had some good stuff with Austin too. You know what I mean? Triple H, right? Like he did he went against the corporation and all that kind of stuff. The Rock. He's got some good stuff with other people. Yep. So, is AAA fully confirmed? Seen in? Oh wait, I think I already answered that. I'm sorry.
No, I think you wrote it again.
Yeah. Pain in the ass as it would help. I might have missed your first comment.
Over the servers. That was about the service he asked earlier. Okay. So, yeah, and I think when I posted it, it was about 24. The server's going to be down in March, and someone says that's usually later than or earlier than usual, I think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Hey, I appreciate everybody in here too, man. Like we had about the same number on the stream last week, and last week was a huge show, right? Like all the goats on the YouTube platforms, you know what I mean? So for us to pull the same number with just me and James, dude, that means a lot. Like I really appreciate you guys. That's crazy to me, right? Like I love the fact that you guys come in and enjoy the content and love to get your voices heard on the chat over here, man. So thank you so much. Mike says, sounds dumb, but if we get story mode, do you think we will get the curved ramp arenas? I think it's time. I think it's time that we recorded some different entrances, right? Like some I don't, what would you call that? Like stadium entrances, I guess is what you would call that, right? Like everybody should get a stadium entrance. What do you think, James?
Yeah. What the hell? Honestly, I mean, what was it? 24 or 24? 25 is the one that did the whole. You can do camera angles. You can hover around during entrances. I mean, I would think you could do that maybe with the arenas, curve arenas. We brought back the camera angles if you want to face towards ramp, or if you want to face towards crowd. The ramp. I mean, I don't see what the hesitation would be. I know things would be short. The curve would just be. Obviously, I'm not expecting a whole WrestleMania long ramp, but I think it's time.
Why not?
It's time. I mean, plus,
why not though, James? You know what I mean? Like it's been long enough. Like why can't we? We introduced like title entrances, right? A long time ago, title entrances. So now they have two sets of entrances. If they come out with a title, it's a little different. And then they have extra entrances in there. Why not add a stadium entrance? So we could add the curved ramps, even if they don't add the curved ramps. you could have a stadium entrance to where you could walk the longer ramp, right? Like WrestleMania or
They
something
already
like
have
that.
entrances with War Games where the cages are on top instead of the normal ramp
Yeah,
side. So I mean, I don't know
yeah,
what would be the issue now. I think we should do it. I mean, majority of the stadium shows have a curve into it now because it's hard to do a straight line.
yeah. I think the only one that doesn't is WrestleMania, right? I think WrestleMania is the only one that is like,
Usually WrestleMania is like, yeah, usually depending where it's the stadium at, like baseball stadiums. I mean, I was at Survivor Series, so that was a curve. We went
yeah,
to SummerSlam a few years ago. It was a curve ramp as well.
yeah, and that was in a football stadium, so that's kind of
That was in
yeah,
the same one Mania was in.
yeah. So
So
interesting.
I don't
Stolen
see
Tube,
why we
what's up,
couldn't
y'all?
get it.
I'm ready to celebrate Jesus Christ's birth. God bless every one of you. Hey, man, I appreciate you for showing up, dude. I'm
God
ready for
bless.
that too. I am ready to
Yes.
celebrate that as well. Um, the commentary is so low energy compared to TV. It's like a golf game. Oh yeah, for the 2K games, you're right, E, for sure.
Yeah.
Shut that dog up. Hey, sorry, McLean. I got like my kids are here. You know what I mean? I got the grandbabies here too. Like everybody just rolled through. The dog started going off. I have a bird too, so if you hear that squawking, like that's my bird as well. It's my wife's bird. We got a parrot, so and she gets mad when people are loud. So when they're loud, that bird's gonna go off, dude.
Yeah.
To keep you entertained, Jesse hit the Blue Pants song. Blue Pants. Inside joke, we were just doing that the other day, playing NBA 2K, me and Conrad. So good times, man, with Big Kaz. Blue Pants. I miss it, man. I miss that version of NXT so much. Well, you still might meet with Sting, just not in the face paint. Yeah, hopefully one day, man. Like that's still, I think, one of my dream interviews is to get Sting on the show just to talk with him, man. Like he's my goat, right? So we'll see
When
what happens.
Jimmy
AAA,
Cordera is going to be on the show.
he's not. He's not welcome. Matthew Lopez says AAA DLC 5 wrestlers plus the arena sounds about right. Yeah, unfortunately, man. Hi, Jesse. Have spoken to Grim, owner of GTS Wrestling, to speak to 2K and do Grim's toy show in the vein of WWE 2K, but better. As with GTS, arenas are smaller, plus do everything we want. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, man. Like, I obviously nothing's confirmed yet. It is 2K season, right? We're gonna be getting that drop probably around the 7th, 8th ish January. I would assume that's when they start dropping some news. Some people start getting flown out to. I don't know if they're obviously Royal Rumbles in Saudi Arabia this year, so I doubt 2K is going to be flying people out to Saudi. So they're going to be doing some sort of event with creators. I don't know who's going. I don't know if we're going. And then shortly after that, Creator Fest, and that's when everything starts leaking out, right? And then we're getting close to the release of WWE 2K26. So I would say February is probably when Creation Fest or Creator Fest is going to be happening. And then
Yeah,
I'm
I might as well
assuming
look at the WWE schedule if they're
I'm assuming
ever.
January for the Rumble event or whatever's happening with that, if they're still doing the 2 event thing, which usually they do. So, but they switch stuff up too. So who knows, man? Who knows? But you
It'll
can expect some
be.
news to start rolling out around January. So
Yeah, I'm just
we're a
looking at
few
the
days away.
dates here for like February because that's when we went last year or this year. Just seeing like let's see, they'll be in PA for Raw, North Carolina, Ohio, Texas, Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky.
That doesn't mean nothing though, James,
Oh, I know. I'm just looking like you
because
never
that
know.
because last time, like when we got invited to Creator Fest, we were like, well, it doesn't line up with any of the WWE events because typically at one of these events they give the creators tickets and then they go out and they watch a show.
Which
But
was Utah, I think 2 years ago before.
yeah,
So
but Creator Fest did not include any tickets for like when we went. It did not include like tickets to any wrestling events, so we didn't get
yeah,
to attend any
NXT I think
wrestling
was
event.
gone. They weren't
Yeah.
around, and then Raw and SmackDown were somewhere else in the horizon. So they figured use NXT.
King Carter says bought some tickets for the holiday tour in Baltimore. Dope, man.
Oh, have
NXT's coming
fun.
to my town. I'm not going to it. I'm not. They want like $100 for tickets in a small venue for NXT. I'm not even paying that, dude. Like, plus I'm not even gonna get into it on this show, but I'm just not gonna go. I'm not gonna support it.
Yeah. I paid $100 when I went to Takeover in Vegas.
Yeah.
And that was pay-per-view. You're paying
Yeah, see, if it was a TV
house
show, it'd be different, but this is a house show. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And I'm pretty sure most of the cards not even there. Usually not.
No, they're all going to be there. They're all advertised.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, they're all advertised. Gigi says, I'm happy for WWE 2K26. See, I'd like to see Ricky Starks again. You know, Obafemi, that'd be cool, but I just decided not to go, man. Like, it's all good. AAA had a game on PS3 and it was bad. Yeah, but
never played it, but I've heard that.
Yeah, I never played that one. I actually never played that one. So
they had a couple unique things, which let's see if they contribute to the game. You know, I know people said, "Oh, what about mask versus mask on the line?"
That'd be
that
dope.
Would be something in the games. But
that would be dope. I would love that match type.
Or mask versus hair. I'm sorry. You could do that. Yeah. I think that was the one on the game.
And I've not added that in any wish list, but if they added that, I would be stoked for that because that is something that we need in a wrestling game. That'd be fun. MJB says, I'd imagine Microman and Hornswoggle could make the cut. Pro Wrestling Shoot. James, your minis.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they'll do the minis. I mean, I think the time we'll get that is when we have weapon physics. I don't know if I can see a little guy taking, you know, a bump. I don't know how the. I don't know. Like someone mentioned, like about the whole six-sided rings. Like I don't see Hornswoggle Microman making it in. You never know. Sean Hasty, they have 80+ people in their roster. That would be massive. Yeah, see, and I think it's gonna be a selective thing. Like, you know, who's the most popular, who's the big deal. Like they'll select a few of the tag division superstars, a couple of the women, men. I mean, for all I know, you might just get a little bit of AAA, and then here's DLC, and then that's really it. You don't get a big abundance. So, because I don't see them paying for everybody. You know, obviously there's going to be an issue. I see someone from NXT's probably going to get cut. The boot not going to be in.
Hoping for classic AAA stars like Hoovy, Psychosis, and the original La Parka. Yeah, that'd be dope. I'd be awesome. Stoked with that, man. I scrolled on down to get some people haven't gotten any comments. HW Weekly, what is good? Hub says, what's good, brothers?
Going on, Hubs?
Merry Christmas and God bless you both. God bless you as well, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for stopping in, brother. Here.
Always good to see you.
Deathmatch Foley run. Story designer / creative story mode back or we riot. Drex says. Facts though at this point. Like we've been waiting a long time, man. We're waiting a long time. Expect a lot of generic themes for AAA stars. CMLL also uses songs illegally. Foley versus HBK was amazing in your house. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Foley's done some good work. Like he's done some good work outside of Undertaker. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What's good, guys? Hope all is well and have a great Christmas. God bless you. Hey, man, good to see you, Zebra World.
Merry Christmas. God bless you as well.
Let's see here. Try to scroll on down, man. To be honest, I don't really care about the roster or modes. Only thing I need is gameplay improvements and weapons physics. I won't shut up. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm with you. I'm with you.
You come to the right place.
Yeah, you are on the right channel because I feel the exact same way, brother. I don't care about the roster too much, although the roster does help and it does improve my experience, right? Because I like, you know, obviously you want the wrestlers that you enjoy in your video game. But if the gameplay is not good, then it doesn't matter. But weapons physics, man, listen. It's got to come back. It would improve the game tenfold, man. And with the way that they do things now, I can imagine weapon physics being 10 times better than what it was in SmackDown versus Raw 2011. So if they did it now, that would be dope. I'd be stoked, man.
A lot of bumps, a lot of movement you could do with weapons. Like, there's so much being missed.
Yeah. Watch and learn, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
dummy account. Yeah. He doesn't have the dummy account. Yeah, anymore. It's just dummy 00 account. 001 account. Prediction. 2K26 is the last WWE game that will be released for Xbox One, PS4. What do you think, James? I'll let you answer because
just give him the boot. Just give him the boot. That's all I got to say.
Is it time to get rid of these? Is it time to get rid of these old?
Yeah. Hey, look. Eventually, I had to get a new console. I mean, I think it's to the point where we want all this and that. It's just, I mean, to me, I think it's a lot of work for the devs. I mean, you got to update for 6 different consoles. Turn that
Yeah.
down to 4. I understand money's on the table, but I mean, there's got to be a point. Yeah, you got to yank the chain on them.
Yeah.
Like this just isn't it. I mean, other games are kind of following suit. Like, hey, we're kind of done. If he could be right about it. I mean, obviously Sony's gonna pan away from that. So, and then eventually we're gonna get an PS6 and so on and so on. Eventually they gotta fade away.
Yeah. Phenomenal A says you would have to mocap all the wrestlers' entrances for those stadium shows, no? Well, yeah, but I mean, look, they had to mocap everything when it came down to title entrances, right? Did they not? Like, they still had to mocap that kind of stuff. Get it done. Like, I don't care what you got to do. Get it done, man. It reflects what we see on TV. Like,
I mean, did they do the mocapping for the War Games entrances from the cages?
But here's the thing,
or
dude.
They just...
I don't think that they would even have to. It wouldn't even be that deep, right? Like, you could still have that kind of entrance from a motion capture, even not just like motion capturing them in a stadium, right? But you can camera cut and do like some magic to make it look like it's a longer entrance. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like you could work some stuff in there to make it seem like it's a longer entrance for a stadium rather than just like going into a stadium, motion capture, a long walk.
Royal Rumble, you don't really have to. All they do is just run to the ring, so there's really nothing with that.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan, what's good, man? What's up? Jesse and James stopped by to say howdy. I'm excited for possible Mr. Iguana and Psycho Clown in 26. Those are probably 2 that you will.
Those are huge ones. So
yeah. I think Sting should do a Terry Funk with the face paint retirement. T-Rex, what's good, man? So about the creative story, what have you heard? What you mean? What have I heard? I haven't heard nothing. That I've told you guys from the beginning for creative story that is my prediction. Like I'm predicting that creative story will finally make a return, and I think that they've been working on it for a couple of years. I've talked to the devs about it.
T-Rex.
I've talked to the devs about it, and every time that I've mentioned it to them, they're like, "We know, man, we know," and they give us that smirk like it's coming, So,
yeah,
just be patient, man. I think it's
in
coming.
The words of Triple H, is it the new era?
Yeah. Oh, gosh, we'll see what's I wonder if we get that drop Christmas Day. Flying out to Saudi and they coming back. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think I asked this to you a while ago. Like when WrestleMania goes to Saudi, are they doing like WrestleCon and all those there? Are they flying out? I think they're gonna do it.
I don't know, man.
They already have that WWE World or whatever it's called.
I honestly think that the only people that you will see that are familiar faces that fly out to there are the shills that sit there and stream for them all the time. Like that's what I honestly think is going to happen, dude. Like you're going to see like the content creators, right? You're going to see certain names pop up like, yeah, we're going to Saudi. Like, I don't think that your average fan is going to pay to go. And if they do, they're brave.
There's
man.
a few, like
they're brave.
Green t-shirt guy. I don't remember if he attended. There's a, what's his name? Trinidad. He's usually there in the front rows. He actually he's good and been going. Content creators, I don't know which ones would go. I don't see Santi going. I don't know. But you never know. I mean, if
that's why I said I think that if you see familiar faces, it's probably going to be the content creators, right? We'll see, dude. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, dude, WWE fans are kind of wild, man. Like they will travel. So I don't know if they feel safe enough to go to Saudi Arabia. Then by all means, man.
The Prince will pull up and give you money. I mean, I put it out there. What if? And I know people keep asking about the cover. I wouldn't be shocked if the Prince is like, put me on there.
That's not gonna
happen. I got the money. You're not gonna say no to me.
OG Gamer, what is good, man? It says Merry Christmas to everybody. Cube says, man, I hope they update Creation Suite this year. Needs to happen.
Yes.
Give me the green shirt guy in the front row in my game.
Who do you familiar fans would be in there? I mean, would they pay for it? Probably not.
On the 27th, we will be able to discuss new features. We'll see. The 27th of this month, I don't know, but we'll see.
27th?
The only bone saw I want to see is Macho Man and Spider-Man. So does it mean AAA Lucha Libre Wrestling arenas as well? I hope so. I hope it does. Because you can't,
You get
like,
Triple Mania.
you can't listen, man, you can't half-ass it because we've gotten ECW before and we didn't get that many ECW arenas. We've gotten WCW before, we've only gotten a couple WCW arenas. Like, give us all of it, man. Like,
Now,
I
will
could
put
see.
it out
Hold
there.
on. I could see them giving us AAA and then only giving us like Triple Mania, you know, or Worlds Collide. Those are the two that I can see them just like, yep, we put AAA in the game, you know?
Yeah, with WWE's image on there.
Yeah.
Of course. I don't know. Like, I know people mock like them on the whole like the meme that Conrad always shows us with WWE and TNA. And it's like, are you gonna do it or whatever? You know, the whole making out thing. Like, I could see them just, yeah, we'll put a couple AAA's guys in there and that's it. Like, just give them the rubbles, give them the dirt, whatever. I don't know, but they might be very good with them. I mean, they own them, so they can do what they want.
Yeah, Reem says since they're scanning the refs, we need an extensive AAA roster, at least 20 stars. We'll see, man.
I'm gonna look at that AAA roster. Actually, how deep is it?
Dap with the $5 says, "What up, my brothers? Happy holidays. Fix the cage / Hell in a Cell matches and creation suite." I agree. I got something coming for you, Dap.
Yes, I did.
Next week,
Conrad.
it's gonna be a pretty deep video that talks a little bit about everything. So you'll be seeing that in the upcoming days for sure. Jesus is King. What is good? Hello. Sorry I'm late. Appreciate that name, by the way, too.
You're never late. Yeah, love the name.
Yeah. Oh, I already seen this one. Yes, let's make little people. We need the brick to go against the wall. The brick.
I mean, you could,
wall.
like I've said, they've had Hornswoggle do appearances, I think, before, and he didn't really do much.
Yeah.
You would just have Finlay, and he would appear under the ring.
Yeah.
But he did really nothing.
I think you were able to use.
He was like a manager or some
games.
sort of like.
Yeah,
I can't remember. He was gonna able to do the what is it? The tadpole splash.
Yeah. Mass versus hair for 2K26. Make it interesting and say you face Hogan and have him lose. Have them shave his mustache. His mustache is how he spelled it.
As long as the mustache doesn't break the game and everything is fine.
Yusuf, what is good, man? Merry Christmas, brothers. Merry Christmas to you as well,
Yusuf.
dude. Omax says, would you guys like to see the Feast or Fired match in 2K26? Nah, I mean, not really.
I mean, that's a TNA thing. I mean, who knows? Maybe
I'd like
if
to
they
see.
introduce it.
I'd like to see the X Division matches in the game. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
If they bring back story designer, I hope that they don't lock cutscenes behind My Faction or My Rise. Man, don't even speak those things into existence. You know what I mean?
They're already writing this down. As you said,
yeah. Like we don't ever know who is in here watching the live streams. I mean, I'm not saying that the devs are watching these all the time, but you never know, right? Like don't give nobody ideas like that. We don't want none of that kind of thing locked. Nate Dogg was good. Honestly, I would love it if
we cannot have that in the game.
But I don't think story designer is ever coming back. Man, hold your tongue, dude. I'm telling you, these devs know that it's a fan favorite mode. The devs know it. So I would not be. I'm predicting it comes back in 2K26.
Do not put limitations on it, please.
Well, it's going to be
limitations
the first year. We're going to talk. We're going to dive into it. We're going to dive into it here in just a minute. I'm just trying to get some people. I don't know. I don't want no more celebrities and need better wrestling physics, i.e., limb damage. Well, you're going to get celebrities every single year. That is a WWE
Netflix
thing.
Wants celebrities in. So.
It's a WWE trope. You're going to get it. Expect Jelly Roll or somebody like that this year. It's probably going to happen, dude. WWE 2K28 will release on PS6, PS5, and PS4, he says.
Jeez.
Good Lord.
We're going backwards. What are we doing?
Yeah. WCW La Parka now goes under LA Park. He's not in WWE / AAA. It's true. Lunatic. Hey, true. Jesse and James, how are you guys doing? Merry Christmas to you guys and your families. I appreciate you, Lunatic. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Daniel Craig says, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it said at the time that they got rid of Create a Story because The WWE didn't like what the players were uploading. What's changed? The fans. The fans wanted it back.
Remember,
That's what's
Creative Sign,
changed.
I think, was in before, and then they took it away, and then they brought it back, and then,
Yeah.
I mean, are you shocked those signs are in the game?
Yeah. And let's be real, man. Like, I don't know who said that, by the way. I would like a link. I would like a link to that because nowhere have I ever heard about they took this out because what happened is features got removed because they switched to motion capture. That's what it is. None of those features, like none of the old cutscenes and anything like that, that was hand-drawn animations, those cannot mesh with the motion capture. It would completely break this game. Like it's not going to work. That's why we don't have double stack tables. That's why we don't have a lot of the things that we used to have in like the SmackDown versus Raw games, is because all of that was hand drawn. When they switched to motion capture full time, a lot of stuff hit the dust, man. Like that's what it is, and they're slowly bringing that stuff back.
Let me see if there's a Reddit. I believe there is a Reddit post, and it somewhat, I don't know where they've said this, but it does say that the devs supposedly said there was inappropriate material. It says the story designer mode, allowing deep text-based story creation, was removed in WWE 2K15, a major change from previous games, with developers citing issues with inappropriate content.
Inappropriate.
I'm not
content.
sure where did this come from. Yeah, I'm not sure where this
so
came
who's
from.
it's just some
know.
Reddit user?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if I can get the link for that. Sadly, it won't come back. They dropped it because fans were using it to have wrestlers do things that WWE opposed and that their sponsors were uncomfortable with, like racism,
That's a
sexism,
lie,
intergender violence, drug references, and such. And while they weren't easily posted to share, it was easily made into a video. It's why after the 2K building of the rebuild, 2K15, it vanished.
So
answer, yeah, and someone
hold
just
on.
responded.
Let me address this real quick, because after 2K14, 2K fully took over, right? Like it was
correct.
Yeah. It was Ukes, 2K. They went into motion capture for 2K15, right? 2K14 was hand drawn. Also, times have changed, brother. So if that was the answer to where it was like they were uploading inappropriate stuff, they can have things like AI detection that can detect what is inappropriate or what conflicts with their user agreement, right? And they can pretty much stop you from doing certain things within the story designer if you're going to upload it. Or if you're going to upload that, you know what I mean? The AI detection will detect, hey, this is inappropriate. It's not going to be uploaded to community creations, right?
Yeah.
So,
yes, I know Reddit is not a source. I get it.
No.
I'm seeing more. I see more like this one is saying. Plus, it was very glitchy, and 2K said that if they would have to do it, they would have to redo the whole entire thing.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. It sounds like an excuse right there, because it was like, hey,
while researching older games, I came across an article, had no link to it, that mentioned that many uploaded designs were full of filth and most heinous of racism, making it kind of a big problem.
We have create a sign. That's all I'm going to say right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you literally have inappropriate material plastered all over community creations. So it's clearly.
What was the first sign we saw on there? Vince. How did that go?
Chris Benoit signs plastered all over community creations, but
seriously.
Whatever. Lieutenant Dan says, Merry Christmas, Jesse and James. I appreciate you, man. Merry Christmas. Do you think that we finally get War Games rings without the cage for a true PLE experience? I hope so. I hope that's the case, because that would make getting to Survivor Series in universe mode a lot more fun than what it is now. So how does 2K monetize creative story? That is the question. Bro, what are we doing? Don't say that. We got enough monetization within this game, dude. It does not need to go into the fun modes. That's all I'm going to say. WWE, as we know it, is dead. TKO uses the name like WWE did with ECW.
Have you seen AI, what they can do? Like, I think there's other things we can worry about. Like,
James PG'd that meme.
YouTube, brother. You got to keep it safe for the children. We don't know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
what those kids are doing.
He's got new laws and regulations now on this show. Um, yeah, the cussing
Off air is a different story.
cussing and all that stuff is gone from the pro wrestling shoot. Let's just say it that way. Sup, fellas? So crazy seeing the people wanting AAA wrestlers. Meh. Yeah. Listen, I want some of them. Vikingo, come on now. Vikingo and Penta, man, that'd be some cool stuff. L.A. Park. Well, L.A. Park's not gonna be in the game, but La Parka, that'd be fun.
Yeah, with the chair and everything. Yep.
So there's some good stuff to come out of the Lucha Libre stuff, man. Like I'm a fan. Like I'm excited to see what they're gonna introduce as far as move packs go. You know what I mean? So pink slip on a pole, Bagwell's mom on a pole, Viagra on a pole. Jeez. Yeah, all these match types. Here's a good idea. The devs should make it possible to crawl or crouch. What is this, Call of Duty? What are we crouching for, brother? Number one contenders match.
They already technically crawl.
Yeah.
After getting beat up, you crawl into the corner.
I'm with you, Jesse. I want to see the sources. Yeah. And if there is sources from that article, man, I guarantee that is like the devs basically cutting corners, blaming WWE and saying, yeah, we removed it because there was just inappropriate stuff. They didn't like it, blah, blah, blah. No, you removed it because you couldn't mesh the hand-drawn animations with the motion capture. Let's be honest. Like, it wouldn't work with what you were trying to build with 2K. Like, it just wouldn't work. So we ended up going a different route.
According to what the sponsors, who was sponsors so the sponsors in 2013, if any of these are true, if anybody got upset about story designers, 2013, which is when the sponsors were around, 7-Eleven, Slim Jim, Doritos, Mattel, and Subway. I don't think any of them came. I mean, Subway's already dealing with their issues.
And not one of those sponsors were on the game.
Slim Jim, I can understand. They left because of a certain person. Then they came back after that person was gone. So I can understand them. But I don't know about looking into the video games. I don't know if they care.
Bobcat, man, it's good to see you. Merry Christmas, you filthy
Merry
animals,
Christmas.
he says. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas. Listen, we're going to dive into, I see Joseph's comment down here, predictions for the island. I do want to talk a little bit about how they should pull off the island this year for a more in-depth, deeper experience, online experience for WWE 2K26. So, we've got NBA 2K, right? Like, this is what is done right. Like, you can go and spectate people in the park having their matches. There should be rings set up around the island to where you could do the same thing and have matches, just friendly bouts, tag teams, triple threats, fatal four-ways, ladder matches, trios, teams. You should be able to put together a squad or a faction, right? Should be able to put together a faction. You should be able to play against other factions within the island. There should be ways that you can do all these things on the island, right? Like this last game that we had an area in the island called the Arcade of Tomorrow. When I first heard that, I was like, oh, dope. They're going to have like little mini games or something in the Arcade of Tomorrow. Maybe you can play wrestling games from the past, right? Like you can hop into something that would be sort of a remix, right? A remix of what you would have seen on like Here Comes the Pain, right? Like cut out all the roster members that are no longer active and you can just play like a cut down version of Here Comes the Pain or something that they own the rights to that you can play a little bit of it. That would be awesome, dude. That would be so cool. So I would like to see something like that for not just Arcade of Tomorrow, but giving people other things to do on the island besides just wrestle, besides just spectate your friends in a match or even managing friends in a match. Like that would be cool too. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to all be ranked. Like you don't have to have like ranked matches all the time on the island. Make it a PvP match to where you can have player matches on the island, and it would have a whole different experience, man. Like you can have an immersive online experience with the island. That is the way that the island should have been done right. Do I think that we're going to see that fully incorporated within the WWE 2K26? Probably not. They're probably going to add tag matches, right? Like tag matches will make its way. I don't know if we'll be able to spectate. I don't know if we'll be able to do anything fun on the island, like go
Next year,
shoot some
pal.
pool
Next year.
somewhere, play some
27.
mini games somewhere. You should be able to have like a island, a bar on the island that you can just go into and shoot some pool or play these little mini games with people. Like that would be kind of
Yep,
cool. Like just
exactly. They had the little mini games back in 06 and 07. You do them
yeah. So
offline, do it with the
that's the
online.
way that I think the island should go, right? Like it should have these kind of options. What I see happening realistically, I see them adding tag matches,
Yep.
right? I don't see them adding like factions or crews that you could put together, although that would be dope. I don't see them fully allowing us to spectate. I don't see them adding wrestling rings all throughout the island, kind of like NBA Park. I don't see them having a manager situation. I don't even see them adding mini games. I see them adding tag matches and maybe crews that you can run around with in the island.
I'll
Like
add
maybe that.
this.
Go ahead.
I see them putting tag teams, but there's going to be a bummer to it. You have to tag with some random. Can't even invite your friend. I just don't know if they're going to do it that way. Those are all brilliant ideas. I don't know why there's not a spectating thing or spectating for any matches in general on there.
Yeah.
I know that if they did, there'll probably a limit, maybe 2 people, maybe 4 at the most they can watch. Um, I don't know why they can't just put every match from offline to online. That would be nice. You can do an island rumble, that would be something different. I know the Royal Rumbles always had issues doing rumbles online for the longest time. I think this was a test baser of how many people can be on island. I think what was the max? 100 people or so could be on the island at once.
Yeah.
And it's improved, throughout the times, so like you mentioned, there should be triple threats. There should be fatal 4-ways, fatal 5-ways, so on and so on. There's so much you can explore with this island. You need to change up the matches. Like you mentioned, there needs to be, if you want to do the rank portion, do the rank portion. If you want the player match motion, go that way. If you just want to chill and play with your friends and you want to do some island exclusive stuff, even co-op on these missions if you want, stories. Do something like it's for interaction with your friends, and if you want to team up with some randoms, go ahead, branch it out more. One-on-ones is
co-op on the island would be dope too, because they could base like the whole next season of the island, right? Like the tournament's done for WWE contract, right? Like that was the whole premise of this year's island story. You can do a faction, you know what I mean? Like, hey, your faction could get a, this is for a WWE contract or whatever story they want to come up with, but you can be centered around a faction in an island and make it worth it for everybody. You can rank up XP, you can rank up VC, like make it easy and attainable for people to have fun, like, and not want to leave the mode. This year it's like you pop in the mode, you can go into like me and Brian and Lex and Matt, Dub, JCSJ, Kenny Bomb. We were all talking about it last week, to where all we could do on the island was literally pop into each other's, like they had the option to invite a friend, but there was nothing to do with a friend. Like you run around, that's it. So they have the
waiting in the base lobby like you do on Fortnite. Just talking and all that, and then that's it. Oh, you go in the match, but you're by yourself.
Yeah, you go in there, you take a quick snapshot. You hit the taunts, and that's all you got to do, man. That's all you got to do with a friend.
Like take it from this way. Take it from this way, like the way Fortnite is the whole thing, like for the whole thing, like with the shops. And I get you want to get the money, you want people to buy your endorsements of Nike and Jordans and all that. Just do what Fortnite does. They have gift cards, okay? They have V-Bucks and all that. What if WWE did that in some aspect, like that way? It's just more, I don't know, more family friendly, like just buying stuff. Because it's a pain in the butt to buy everything. It's a pain in the butt to play. You don't get enough XP. You don't get enough VC. Like, you need to expand it in every way possible. Give me a reason to play for it. Yeah, you can put attires. Yeah, you can put superstars in there. It's not enough. It's not. I'm not going in there buying Christmas suits. I'm not buying this. I'm not saying everything should be on there. I can understand brand deals and Nikes. That's understandable. I understand that.
Some of that stuff should be free, man. Like,
you cannot put car parts that are
making us go.
There.
making us go and pay for the updated like John Cena t-shirt or the updated Randy Orton shirt and the stuff that you're seeing, like you're getting a live update. I can understand paying for that stuff. But when you're like adding like, you know, like Santa attires during Christmas season, or you're adding whatever, you know what I mean? Halloween costumes or whatever. Like, dude, that should be like just a free gift. I understand also like the brands, right? Puma, Nike, you know, whatever. Jordan.
Understandable. Yeah.
I get that. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you know, like pay for that stuff. If you really want like the brand, right? Like you're rocking luxury on the island. Sure, charge me for that. But there's a lot of stuff too, like hairstyles. You know what I mean?
You had
Tattoos.
paybacks locked on the island, which they advertise them of like being the new thing. Oh, but if you had a certain, you had to pick like certain background. Oh, but you can't get this one because you were this background. Well, they're not new to me. Why are you locking paybacks and all that? Why?
Yeah.
What was the reason of doing that? There's still some I don't even have locked or unlocked at this moment.
Joe Compton with the $9.99. He says you should be able to import a superstar or call for the island, plus more to the story than words on a screen. Give us actual cutscenes. They have a solid foundation. Let's build on more of it. So here's the thing. I want this too, because I like to have like the facial textures and all that stuff for my character, right? Like if I want to be on the island, I want my character to be on the island. Like I want the face scan of me on the island. They're not going to allow that because they think that I scanned in a Nike symbol onto my freaking face, and that's not the case. Obviously, like we're not using the Nike symbols, but some might, right? Not everybody's going to be like that. So they're going to buy the bootleg, or they're going to put the bootleg stuff onto the island with their logos to where they don't have to buy the Jordans, right? Like, so that's what they want you to buy the stuff on the island. That's the goal. So that's why they won't let us import anything, unfortunately. So I see JCSJ's. Oh, thank you, Joe. By the way, Merry Christmas, brother. He says JCSJ says, "Yo, Jesse's exposing my whole wish list." Sorry, brother. I know he's got an island video on the way, and I promise I don't have any insight on that. So definitely go and support his video and go and check out.
Great minds think alike, Jay.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, and that's what it is too. You know what I mean? Like we're just gamers of the same mindset, brother. Because at the end of the day, that's how they should run the island. But let's talk about how I think story designer could work if we're not getting a full year calendar, right? And I mentioned this on Twitter. Actually, I was answering a lot of questions during a lunch break the other day, and I appreciate everybody that follows us over on Twitter too, because we try to interact with as many people as possible and keep it cordial and not be a menace. Like that's my New Year's resolution, is I'm not going to be a menace on Twitter anymore. I'm going to be polite and interact with my friends in Christ, and my family in Christ, right? Like that's what we're doing in 2026 going in. So we were talking about story designer, and the one thing that I brought up was because a lot of people want to see universe mode, right? And my whole thing against universe mode is that you're making me create a story anyway. You're making me create my own story without having me fully create a story, if that makes sense. Like I have to go in there.
Okay.
I have to pick my rival reactions. I have to pick who's on the card. I have to pick how many matches. I have to go and do the whole thing. Pick who's doing a promo tonight. Who's doing this? Like who's cashing in? Who I'm doing the thing without doing the thing.
It's practically story designer without being story designer in a sense.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like yo, come on, Conrad. I'm gonna make it well past that, because I'm not really running the Twitter anymore. I get on there and answer questions to people's like James posts something, I'll go and answer the questions. You know what I mean? Like that's where I stay. That's where I stay put. But
when
anyway,
the caps lock is on, it's not me.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I was gonna say something that was not nice. Anyway, what I think is going to happen, because what I want to happen is obviously to get a full year calendar of story designer, right? Give me a full year calendar. Let me book 4 Raws, 4 SmackDowns, a PLE, right? 2 night PLEs as well. Same thing as what we got going on in universe mode, but give me the ability to book the entire year. I realize that is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So what the route I think they're going to go is they're going to give us a month to work with, a month at a time. And the reason why I think this would be the best way to go about it, as long as we got enough cutscenes, as long as we got enough, things to edit and go down, I would like the ability to at least book one full month, because it would give you an opportunity to make things like Road to WrestleMania, right?
Mm-hmm.
Road to Royal Rumble, Road to Survivor Series. I could release a new story every single month on Create a Story. And not only that, I could stream it. I can play through it. We can see it over here on the channel. Other people can play through it. You can have the ability to really write different stories. You don't have to call it like Road to WrestleMania, Road to Royal Rumble,
Yeah,
but
it's just a monthly span, which that's how it was with
Yeah.
pay-per-views. You
Yeah.
get a month, and then, okay, pay-per-view's done, rebuild another story, blah, 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 blah. That's how it was for all the other story mode games back then. Here Comes the Pain was the most traditional one to do that for a
Right.
long time. 1 month is a good expansion.
It is, and that would be a good way to start it off too. The only way that this mode does not work is if they don't allow community creations to be, for me to upload my month of my story month, and if they don't allow customization. What I mean by that is don't allow custom shows, custom arenas, custom wrestlers. Those three things, you know what I mean, as well as like custom logos, all the customization. You need to have that within Create a Story. Otherwise, this is not going to work. But if they release it as like, hey, here's a month that you can create a story for, you know what I mean? You can create 4 Raws, 4 SmackDowns, or 4 Dynamites, 4 Collisions, and book your PLE, right? That would be an amazing start to Create a Story. And then we can expand upon that later. But I think building a month, I don't know if you guys have ever actually created a story within Story Designer in previous years on the games. It's a lot of work. There's a lot that goes into it. And if you have enough cutscenes and you have enough text and all the stuff that you want to put in this story, and they don't limit you that bad, this would turn out fire, bro. Like, this would be a lot of fun to do. This would keep me busy all throughout the year. I would legit book a month. Like how we were running our story over on the Twitch streams when we were running the custom universe, this would be how I ran that. You would see monthly stories built with other people's characters, right? Like I would get the community's characters involved, and I would just write a story. You know what I mean? And watch it play out. And we can like, that would be a video. It wouldn't even be a live stream. You know what I mean? Like, it would be a lot of fun. So week in, week out, you can see part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and then bam. You know what I mean? Like we're into a PLE, right? Like those would be that would be 5 videos right there. That would be a lot of content for this channel.
And then, okay, next week, all right, here's the recap. What happened on this show before? What happened this? And then there you go, branch it out again, and so on and so on.
So there's a lot of stuff that you could look into for Story Designer, but I think that is the best way that they can run this, and how they can start out Story Designer making a return to 2K26. And maybe it's even better than that. Maybe I'm selling them short. Maybe they've got a lot more added to it than I could have possibly imagined, right? Maybe they've been building on this for a couple of years without people even realizing. So if they release it, maybe they're ready for this, right? Who knows? Maybe all the cutscenes from My Rise, Universe Mode, all that stuff is included. But in my opinion, that is the only way that Story Designer will work coming back, even if it's bare bones, right? Like some people say, and even me, like I've said it, like, and that's, to me, that's bare bones. Like if you can only do a month on the calendar, it's pretty bare bones. I'd like a full year, but give me the option to at least do 1 month, add all the creation elements to it.
No limitations,
except for, inappropriate stuff. Like if they have like an AI, like,
understandable.
the text stuff like that, then I'm okay with it, to be honest, because some
course.
people are too much.
I don't need to see that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some people are too much. So, give me the month, give me all the creation elements, make it community creations. And I'd say this is a W, dude, for everybody. You know what I mean? And if you gave the people an ability to play this online,
Ooh.
That would be insane to do like a co-op play custom story. Like I could pop Joe, right? I could pop Joe up into the custom story and we can play that together. Me and James could play that together. Me and Conrad could play that together. You know what I mean? Like me and Stolen Tube over here, we can play this custom story together. JCSJ, like that would be dope. And I don't think anybody's ever thought of that either. Like I've never heard anybody say, "Oh yeah, make that online to where you can do it co-op." If they went above and beyond and did that, I don't think anybody would have anything to complain about. But you don't need the co-op. You really don't. Like if as long as you did it just how I explained it, I think Story Designer would be a win, dude. Mm-hmm. Joe Compton with the $4.99 says you left us on a cliffhanger with the order. I was looking forward to my face turn when I took you out and took charge of the order. Yeah, I don't know, man. You were on quite the losing streak. Like, I don't think you would have beat me, brother. I think the Wall had more of a chance, definitely, because he was about to beat me in the one match.
He got pinned once, actually, dude.
Yeah.
And then the cliffhanger happened, so.
Yeah, and then the cliffhanger, and that was like the final episode of the
yeah,
NWW.
we crashed. Yeah, we got bought like WCW.
Yeah.
Turner.
I know, dude. Listen, man, and that sucks because I literally have, and I still have it on my notepad. I have a whole year of storylines wrote for that. Like I knew where it was going. I knew where it was ending. I knew how it was ending. Like there was a lot of stuff like that I wrote up for that. But that's the kind of thing that I'm going to do like on my free time. Like when I got like 10 minutes to write up something, like I think about this kind of stuff like throughout the day. I would be able to create some cool stories.
I could see if they do bring back Story Designer, something like shout out to Phil when he was in the contest and won it for Bianca with the whole call attire. What if 2K did something like, I know Triple H criticizes fans and this and that. What if, we'll do a fan pick, like, if your story's that good, we'll present it to TV, some story designer competition, and they'll bring it onto TV. I don't know, something replicating close to it. They want to see the fans' input. Like, we don't care what the fans think. Let's see how it works for a video game. Would they take some contribution from a fan's point of view? Make a competition.
So this is actually a good question, and I'll tell you how they did it. It says, I want to know how Story Designer would work with cause on CC. Would you need to have that cause downloaded or select a wrestler to play each role? Previously on WWE games, they had when they had that on CC, you were able to download the story, and everything that was in that story came with the story, right? Like you got the character, you got the images, you got everything that was included within that story. So that would be the case, and that might cause an issue with like the image limitations and the call limitations, right? Like you can only get 100 creator wrestlers, you can only get 1,000 image. That could pose an issue, right? Because if you're just downloading, maybe if there's like a warning before you go to download on CC, like, hey, this includes two custom wrestlers, 20 images, blah blah blah. If it shows that, then I think that would be a win too, because some people might only want to download WWE related stories so they don't mess up what they got going on in their own game on the creations that they like to
how
download,
my faction had it, where you just had it as a temporary, if you want a Lesnar, you had him temporary just in my faction alone. You can use this character. In my
you can only play it within the story or something.
So you don't run into that. You don't run into that call issue. Like you can download it and it's just temporary right there. It doesn't go into your save files as a downloaded character.
That would work too. So either they have a notification stating what is in this downloadable story, or it's just temporary downloads, right? Like you can't use the images, you can't use the superstars outside of the story. Like that would
unless you want to go download the character, then you go right ahead. Just put some moniker like, oh hey, this downloadable story you're using, it has a call that has a DLC content that you do not have, so you can't download it. Simple as that.
Right. We're going to get a couple more comments, man, and we're probably going to call it a night, man, and get ready for the holidays right here. Stolen Tube says, I want to know how... Oh, wait, that was the same one that I just read. Sorry, man. Veller Music says, I need more in universe mode, like show intros back would be nice. Yes. So universe mode needs them updates. I'm curious to see what route they take this year. We can hope so. I'm down with that. People on CC be looking like they have grown deformity problem and they 20 foot 6. The wall stood a chance, that little fella. Have you not seen the pic of the wall versus almost? Yeah, Joe Compton kind of hoed your creation, man. He shrunk him
It's
down to
okay.
size.
Who's holding the gold, pal? Who lost? That's right.
SDD says they started adding birthdays in 2K25. Maybe use that to block content that might be deemed inappropriate. So if a creative story has coarse language, for example, they cannot download that story. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they would use the AI detection, but they definitely need to do something. So we'll see what's up.
I
Man,
mean,
you know?
unless they have someone just go through the system, but I mean that's a lot of downloads. I'm not sure.
Right.
I mean, they eventually go around and take down people that have mods and put stuff up. So I don't know what's stopping them from taking out the inappropriate material out.
Facts. Derek says, hey, why can't we have a basic triple threat tag team match and fatal 4-way tag team match and new cutscenes and updated Royal Rumble match where managers walk their superstar to the ring in 2K26? I don't got the answer for why we can't have these things, but we certainly want them. I mean, anything that represents TV, like we want, right? Like that's the goal. So Review King says, I wouldn't mind just getting rid of my GM. Kind of a bust, no? No, I don't think they should get rid of it. It's a mode that fans have wanted back for years and years. I think they should build upon it. I think they should perfect it. I think they need to get it to where people enjoy playing this thing, man. We just got my GM online. We didn't even get to, like, I didn't play it online at all. Like,
I
me and James
wasn't
didn't do
thrilled
nothing.
about the whole online,
Yeah,
the online aspect.
because you couldn't play the matches.
You couldn't play that, and I don't know, the idea of like the limitations broke me because that's not what it was back in the day. There was no limitation. You book as how you want it, not, oh well, booking says you have to book a giant versus this person and that will get ratings. But if you book 2 brawlers, you're not gonna get squat.
Yeah, I think they should get rid of
my way. There should be no salary
Yeah.
cap. Give me the option. If I want to play the simulation style, want to play realistic, okay, put a salary of like 3 million. If I want to play it whatever, do some other way. There's no cap. You can draft or buy whoever. You can do some like mini game. Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins it, that gets that superstar. So on and so on. Give me both versions. Give me an arcade and a simulation style.
I agree. Merry Christmas, Montaigne. It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, listen, guys. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and glory to God, man. Thank you guys for so much for coming onto the stream, man. We had just as many viewers as we did.
Oh yeah, he said Merry Kwanzaa.
Well, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas.
Okay. Happy
to
holidays.
Me, buddy. Yeah.
Happy holidays. So I don't offend everybody.
Don't hit me with that PC crap. Like it's Merry Christmas around here, brother. It's all about
Merry
about
holidays,
man. So hey, listen. I hope everybody has a good holiday and they get to experience it with family and somebody that you love. So thank you so much for showing us the love, man. We had a lot of superstars on the show last week, and for us to get this many viewers on this week's show truly means a lot. Stay locked in for the content to come, man. We got some bangers on the way, and yeah, man, I'm really excited about this 2026 year for the Pro Wrestling Shoot, man. We're gonna lock in. So I appreciate you guys. Check us same time next week right here on the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Take it easy. Merry Christmas. Peace.